Hi guys, Scott and I here. We had recorded a bunch of stuff the other day, and I had no volume on my phone. So I do have some bits and pieces that we're going to put in this video, but we're going to talk now about what we were talking about then, so it'll all make sense. Okay? So, last month we went to a local building manufacturer and we purchased a 14 by 60 building. And it's got the high roof.
It's the high lofted, they call it, I believe.
Okay.
So it's got the gambrel kind of barn style.
Okay, so that's the building that we are going to make into our house. And you know, we've had this property for almost 2 years now, and the plans for the building that we're going to put on it have changed numerous times. Numerous. Yeah. I mean, we started out, we were going to do shipping container. We were going to do 4 shipping containers and then have a big open area in the middle, but that just was not cost effective for us.
Morton building.
Then we were going to do the Morton building, and we didn't have enough money for that. And then we were going to build.
We were going to do like modified combination with the pole barn and using
2 sheds.
2 sheds.
Yeah. And then we decided we're going to get a large shed and we are going to make that into our home. So last month we went to this building manufacturer. We ordered a 14 by 60 shed. And it's going to be put on the land sometime by the end of this month, which is June 2007. Now, a couple months ago, our son died, and all of our plans, everything that we were doing just kind of fell apart. And we're still trying to pick ourselves up from that, but just everything that happened and everything going on, we don't have any money saved up anymore. And so one of the obstacles was the electric. And last fall, we met with the electric co-op that's out there. They met with us out at the property. And the plan was to bring a pole onto our property 300 feet.
Oh, that's how far they'll bring it
in. Yeah. Originally, our building was going to be at the back end of our property. But then we found out, luckily we found out that you can't have any outbuildings in front of your main home, which totally destroyed all our plans. Yeah, so we've decided, and the building was going to be 500 feet back.
Pretty much.
So what we're doing now is we're going to put it at 300 feet, and then it'll be even with the pole and everything. And then we can have all our outbuildings and farm stuff behind. Well, the thing is, to put the electricity in, we have to have like $3,000, and we don't have it. So what we were going to do is we were going to have the building on the land and work on it until, just keep working on it, what we can do. And then next winter, when we get our tax return, then get the electric put in and get the septic put in. But Scott's no longer working. He's officially retired. and it's due to health reasons. And I got to thinking that living where we are now, paying our rent, paying our utilities, and everything that's involved in living here, I'm not going to have any money to do anything. And it just wouldn't work. I just know. It just, yeah. So I woke up the other day with a bright idea, as usual.
Wants to dive right in.
Last summer, we bought an old camper from my brother. It's in pretty good shape. We went and saw it the other day, and it's in real nice shape. It needs a little bit of work and everything, but we also have our 1968 Winnebago. So my idea was to move the campers onto the land by the house
Go primitive.
and live in the campers and work on the house. Go to Harbor Freight, get solar panels to run the electricity in the campers, and then whatever, whatever he can rig up. And yeah, live primitively. I want to do it. You know, I was in the SCA for many years, and primitive camped, and I love it. I don't know how the older kids are going to feel about it. And um, one thing we will have to have is internet. But, I don't know, between our phone service or something, maybe we'll figure something out. But we've decided that once the building's on the land, we're going to move the campers onto the land and we're going to move out of here and we're going to go live on the land. So that's what our conversation was
Pretty much.
the other day in the car. And I had all sorts of video and
That's all the pretty
conversations.
pictures you had and all that.
Yeah. And I was using a selfie stick and I had plugged it in and I didn't have the volume thing set up right, so none of the volume recorded. So that's why we're doing this video now. But I don't know, do you have anything to say about it?
I mean, it's a step. It's going to be a big step, but it could be, the best step we take to actually getting us there, back to homestead.
If, since Sean died in March, when we lost our homestead a few years back after Scott's heart attack, um, we had Sean and Jarrett, who were our not oldest kids, but they were the middle kids, were living with us because they were still teenagers. Our oldest son was living with us, and we had done so much work on that homestead, and we were devastated. Devastated. Sean was devastated to lose our home. And, he in particular was really looking forward to getting onto our property. And since he's died, the way I've been looking at it, I don't want to waste any more time. You never know. You never know. And is it going to be easy? No. Ooh. And we've got a lot of stuff we got to do before winter hits. But my brother, we went out to his camper in Marblehead yesterday and had a really nice time. And he's got a really nice setup out there. And he has this old wood stove. And he said, "Hey, if you want it, you can have it." It's small, but it's a start. And once we get on the property and start working, our main concentration at first is going to be getting ready for the winter. And if next winter's anything like this past winter, it shouldn't get cold until January, or real cold. But, you know, we
Count on,
have a wood
count on
burner.
that. Yeah. It's gonna be snowing in October.
Yeah, we're gonna have like the biggest. It's gonna be like the 1888 blizzard. Starts October 15th and goes until
Right.
May. No, no, knock on wood. But anyway, yeah. So I
Those
mean,
are the plans.
we'll have the campers. Um, and even with the campers, I mean, we could put the beds in the shed and sleep in the shed and have the campers for.
Well, there will be things being done through the building once we get there and everything. So
Yeah.
there'll be rooms built in there, and so there will be areas where people can be.
Right. And also we're going to expand the building.
Yeah.
I don't know, you explain it because every time I
Well,
try to explain it, it sounds wacky.
to give us uh, the necessary square footage for our property, the zoning, I'm basically going to just put along one side of the building just a full, like 10-foot extension out the one side, which, you know, almost doubles the square feet, and just
But we're going to do it in the front and the back.
well, yeah,
Eventually.
adult, yeah,
Eventually.
yeah,
because we'll
ultimately
have
on both sides, but
the building will be this way.
yeah, they can see that.
This way. And on this end is going to be the master bedroom, Seamus's room, and the master bath. On the other end, we'll have the 2 bedrooms for Stephen and Jarrett, and then a 3/4 bath for them. So the middle, the open area, is going to be kitchen, living, dining. So the area that's expanded in the front of the house will be an expansion of the living room. And then the area that's expanded at the back of the house, which will that's further down the line, that will be my craft room. The zoning takes the minimum square feet. 1350? I thought it was
1320.
1320.
Yeah, so I can meet that just with one extension, but we ultimately want to have it on both sides.
Right. So, that's our plan. And we have a lot of things that we need to write down and plan and prioritize and plan and but we just decided, yeah, we're not gonna waste any more time here in this trailer park. That it's like $1,000 with all the utilities and the rent and everything to live here. That $1,000 can be going into our property, and that's what we want. So, and the funny thing was when we were going to do the other house,
Which one?
the one before,
Which one before?
the one before this one, the pole barn with the 2 sheds on the sides. We were planning on living in it rough, and fixing it while we were going, but we were going to have electricity, we were going to have water, we were going to have septic and everything ahead of time. So now we're going to have to figure out. I mean, we were talking about doing a cistern anyway.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to do a cistern for water. Yeah. As far as no, we'll get propane for stuff, from a stove or whatever. We're going to make an outdoor kitchen also, so I can do a lot of cooking outside since we won't have air conditioning. And yeah, so I kind of lost my train of thought. Um, oh, I was saying that we were planning on living roughly in the house and fixing it up as we go, but we were going to have those utilities in place. So now we're going to start out
A little more raw.
with we'll have buildings and obviously we're going to have to get water right away, and we're going to have to get a generator, solar panels, and
Many things. Many things.
but the plan is to be out of this trailer park by the end of the summer, next month, hopefully. Hopefully, we have to find somebody to haul my brother's camper that we bought from Marblehead to our property. Girl, stop eating the cat food. He's done. He's all right. We have to have the camper moved. We don't have anything big enough, strong enough to do it, so we've been trying to find someone to haul it for us. So
And get the property road in good shape.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the next video coming up, it's video with no audio. I put some music, nice music in the background, of us going to check our land. We hadn't been there in like 3 weeks, and it has rained. Well, it had rained like crazy. I mean, every time it rained, it was like 6 to 8 inches.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well,
Almost seemed like it.
yeah.
All time. So.
A lot of rain.
And all right.
And we were worried because
It had been very wet.
as wet as it was, there was no way that the camper could be taken to the property, the building could be taken to the property. So in the next video that you see after this one, it's us walking the property to check, how damp it is and everything. And it was actually pretty good. We were really excited. So, we're gonna have to go out there and cut and mow and get the building site ready and
Get it moved out.
yeah. But yeah, so I mean, you'll see us motioning, pointing, and everything, and he's just talking about where the house is going to go and where different things are going. And I was pointing out brambles and blackberry bushes or mulberry bushes to Seamus, and you'll see because we're walking down our our halfway started driveway.
Tractor trenches.
Yeah, so the tractor trenches are full of water, but the property itself was in good shape. So we were really excited about that. And then after that, it'll be us talking in the car that day about all this and summer solstice and gas prices and stuff. So that's that. So we're pretty excited.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of videos on homesteaders and stuff, and a lot of these homesteaders that are going off grid and doing the sheds and stuff, they're a lot younger than we are. But we've done it.
Yeah.
We may not have the energy that we had 10 years ago, but we have more of a drive because this time there's no losing the house. It's ours. And no one can take that from us again. And the plan is, the building will be paid off in a couple years. And it's ours. and no mortgage, no rent,
Yep.
none of that crap. And the plan is eventually, even though we're going to hook in, well, right now the plan is to hook into the electric. Who knows? Maybe between now
Ultimately,
and
try to get off
next
as much
winter.
as possible.
Yeah, we were planning solar and wind anyway. But
Wonderful place for wind.
yeah, there's always a breeze. And our neighbors are all Amish. So, if we have to figure out how to do anything off grid, we have like the perfect neighbors to talk to. And we have a sawmill right next to us. And when we start building rooms and stuff, wood right next door. And what? You want to say hi? Yeah. Oh no, no, all the dogs are coming up. Here's Kara. Say hi, Kara. No, say hi. Say hi. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Yeah, so that's that. We just wanted to clarify what the video of us on our land, what we're doing, and the videos where there is audio. This is what we were talking about. So, please, if you like our videos, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope you'll stick with us on our
journey.
I was trying to do like a Bill and Ted kind.
Well,
it's not a bogus journey. On our adventure. All right. See you later. Bye. Longest day of the year is June 21st, the summer solstice.
That means there's exactly the same amount.
No, that's the equinox. The solstice is the longest day of the year. That means there's more daylight than night.
That's right.
And the dark.
Not equal. Okay.
Equinox is equal.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So here we are in Lodi. Well, actually we're in Seville.
Seville, Lodi.
Yeah, we just ate at the truck stop diner,
Seldine.
which is pretty good. And
Seldine.
there's Seamus back there. Scott's getting gas because it's cheaper here than it is out in Ashland. And, you know, we've been talking about this plan of mine And we have to figure out a way to make it work.
Hopefully
get
we
my
will move.
get my selfie stick. Hold on, I'll be right back.
These two are very competitive.
So there will be more light than dark in the 21st century.
Yes, it'll be the longest day of the year.
Alright.
What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about trying to figure out, I mean, because obviously we'd have to have sanitation and water and I hate this seatbelt, it chokes me. Propane for my stove.
Dr. Pepper.
And we can get solar panels.
Viewers can hear me.
Huh?
Viewers can hear me if they watch this on YouTube.
What do you have to say?
I was doing this.
You're drinking what?
Dr. Pepper.
Is that your favorite?
Of course it is. You heard it before.
Well, I know, but the viewers didn't know that.
Yeah. My
What?
mother haven't.
Huh?
My mother actually heard that. Not one of you watching this.
Gas is actually $2.09 out here, even though the sign says $2.13. That's pretty good. Cheaper than it's been in a while. Oh my god, I hate these seatbelts.
What's wrong with the seatbelt?
It always chokes me. It goes across my neck.
I don't have that problem. Mine's fine.
No. So, our concerns would be sanitation and
I can see myself.
water. Yeah, I can see you too. And the water wouldn't be any big deal. I mean, because we were going to start out with a cistern anyway. And because well digging is expensive. And connecting into the water lines, which there actually are water lines on that street. It's $5,000 just to tap in, and that doesn't count the piping going to the house, which the house is going to be 300 feet back, so that's a lot of pipe.
If you're one of these viewers, I have a YouTube channel. I want to make sure Mom actually leaves a link to my channel on the video, end of the video.
Okay, Seamus wants me to put
Promoting.
a link to his channel at the end of the video. We will do that.
Like the end screen thingy. I used that before.
You mean like the subscribe right here?
Yeah.
Go to Seamus's site right here.
Yeah.
I even suggested that we just get a porta potty and put it out there. And what we could do? Join a health club or like the Y or something, and we can go up there every day, work out, and take our showers.
Yeah, yeah.
Or we could just have a bag shower in the woods.
Yeah.
It'll be like camping all summer. Just as long as we're set up before winter. So those are some issues that we have to think about. But you know what? I'm damn determined to get out there this summer. We're doing it.
Okay.
We are.
Seamus is all for it.
As long as we got internet.
Yeah. We're going to live like we're Amish, only we'll have internet.
Okay.
We should have 3 phone lines.
No, we're not going to have 3 phone lines.
That was a joke.
Okay. There, now you can see Seamus behind me.
Right behind you.
Yeah. So we're heading back to trailer park. And the sun's really bright. But yeah, so those are the concerns we have right now that we need to consider if we're going to do this, because we will be living pretty primitively for a while, and you know, take them off. My hand's not working at all. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I need my sunglasses too. That's a really bright sun. If any of you have any suggestions for us, any advice, just keep in mind that everything we do has to be done one step at a time, because we don't. Okay.
There actually are self-critical and people who like Microsoft
We don't. We just have to do everything one step at a time. So we don't have the cash to just throw out on a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, we have the abilities to do a lot on our own, and that's what we're going to do. I mean, that's what Scott and I did in Chatham. You know, we did a lot there, and we rigged things up and worked with the materials we had, and pretty awesome stuff out there. God, so yeah. What? I'm glad you liked it, Nina. So if you have any advice or